don't know about this. It seems a little too often after what happened. I will admit, my friends are sweet, but I just don't know. Setting me up on a blind date because they think I'm still hung up on my ex. If only they knew it's been 6 months since our relationship. And sure, I haven't gotten out of the house as much since. They left quite a mess in my home. I couldn't just leave my home in that state. What if my friends saw it and had questions? Of course, they wouldn't think anything weird. They know me and my ex split and they moved away because, well, that's what I told them. Why wouldn't they believe me? Maybe 6 months is enough time to move on to someone else. But the last one was so special. They were so good for him. Up until end, that is. What a disappointment they turned out to be. Maybe my friends can see how my ex hurt me. Maybe a distraction is exactly what I need. Evening, miss. I have a reservation at 7 o'clock. Oh, my date's already arrived. Yes, by all means, lead the way. Let's see. Which one could it be? Maybe you? Not you. It could be you. Oh, that's my date. Certainly different from my normal type. I normally go for the more straight-laced, demure type. I will admit I'm intrigued. The piercings and tattoos kind of doing it for me. Maybe this date won't be a total loss. Maybe trying something new would be good for me after all. So, you're my date. It's nice to meet you. What's your name? Very nice. And you already know mine from my friends. Speaking of which, I am very curious. Where did they find you? You're an old friend of my buddy. Huh. Maybe I heard about you in passing. Any stories I might have heard? What? That was you? Yeah, I've heard of that story. I'm still fascinated how you got away with it. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of nervous about this date. You never know who you might meet. Some real psychos out there. Oh, and you've had your fair share? Anyone I might know? A stalker, huh? What did he do? Oh, he snuck into your house and stole one of your tops? What an amateur. A real stalker worth their salt would have done much better. What do I mean? Well, I heard of a guy who liked someone so much he replaced all the eyes on the stuffed animals with tiny cameras. I know, right? Very creepy. So, what's your poison? Your drink, dear. Whiskey. You like it strong, huh? I like that. A whiskey on the rocks for my friend. Make it a double, and I'll have a martini. Tell me a little about yourself. You like to read? What kind of books? You don't want to tell me? Aw, come on, one baby, tell me. Books about twisted serial killers. Oh my God, I think I found my soulmate. Which one are you currently reading? You have it with you. Let me see. He's perfect. And to think I almost didn't come. My friends are geniuses. Maybe they know me better than I thought. Drink up, sweetheart. I'm getting kind of jealous of your glass. You've got a cute blush. Where has a cute boy like you been all my life? You've been out of town for a couple years. What were you doing? Traveling in school. Oh, so you're a student. Would you say you're a good student? Uh-huh. And would you say that you're good at following instructions? Why don't we test that? Look into my eyes. Come on, up here. There we go. Lift that pretty face. Keep looking into my eyes. Such pretty eyes. I would want them looking up at me forever. Take a drink. I have an idea. How about you down that drink for me, and I'll take you for a ride around town. I know a few places we can go and get some pretty fun stuff without being caught. What do you say? Good boy. Drink up. Very good boy. Come on, follow me. What's the matter, beautiful? You look a little unsteady on your feet. Here, lean on me. Yeah, hold on to my arm. There we go. Better? You think something was in your drink? There wasn't anything else other than what the bartender put in it. Poor baby. Are you okay? Here, let me help you into my car. There we go. Nice and comfy. Lucky for me, you won't remember any of this. You'll just think you drank a little too much. At least that's what I'll tell you. That I spent the night looking after you. Isn't that sweet of me? Don't worry too much at all. All I want is to have you for myself. Hold you in my arms till I watch the sunrise. It's been a while since I've done this. Been on a date, flirting over drinks. My last relationship didn't end so well. I treated them like royalty. I gave them everything they wanted. All they had to do was not leave the basement. I didn't want them to get tainted by the horrible world we live in. You see, I have two kinds of basements. One is a golden cage where I keep my most precious person, and the other, that one is reserved for those who aren't so precious. My office, so to speak. But don't worry, I'm not like those suits who stay in their office. My work takes me outside too. With your attraction to stories about serial killers, I think you could appreciate my work. But unlike the amateurs you hear on the news, none of my victims ever get found. Would it fascinate you to know that all 38 of my victims were buried all over this town? The missing persons report would keep popping up on the news. But I promise, sweetheart, they all deserved it. I never hurt anyone who doesn't deserve it. Like Mr. Jensen, for instance. A very unsavory man, a businessman who liked to get drunk and hassle people on the street. He was just so noisy, so I made sure he could never make noise again. The bartender was so relieved Mr. Jensen never came back. See? He deserved it. I won't say that I never killed someone in the heat of the moment. I'm a very passionate man, as you soon will find out. I think you might become my new muse. I have a very good feeling about you. You won't disappoint me like the last one. He was cute. Very cute. Such a good boy. But then I found out he was just playing along to try and escape the little love nest I built for him. It nearly split my heart in two when I had to let him go. But I didn't let him leave me, though. I carved out a nice romantic grave for him. Even though he disappointed me, I still loved him. A grave at the beach. He would have wanted that. Oh, but look at me. Talking about my exes on the first date. Please forgive me. You're probably wondering where we're driving. There's a little nice spot overlooking the town. The best place to hold your partner enjoying the flickering lights. Here we are. Beautiful, isn't it? Come here. There we are. You're so good for me. How you open up to me about your likes. How you're so willing to down your drink at my command. I'm gonna have to do a background search on you to see if you're too good to be true. You won't remember any of this, but maybe you'll remember this. When you wake up, I hope you will remember at least this part.